Hi, my name is Kayla Ray, and I'm going to be talking about psilocybin effects on anxiety and depression. Some background information on psilocybin is that it's a natural psychedelic which is shown to have profound effects on the human brain, mind, and cognitive processes. Psilocybin has been proven to have many medicinal properties which are shown to have been beneficial to many people. It acts on the hippocampus part of the brain, which helps with learning and forming memories. It increases dopamine and serotonin in our bodies after intake. There are many counter-arguments to psilocybin that it has no medicinal benefits and is strictly used for recreational purposes, that it can be addictive and abused. And matter of fact, it's a Schedule 1 substance. And the government has established it as a Schedule 1 substance. There's been a lot of evidence and studies shown to prove against this though. The substance, in fact, has many medicinal uses. Psilocybin has been proven to have no addictive properties, there have been no reports of dependency or withdrawal, and there have been no reports of lethal overdose or dying from this substance. Methods. In a double-blind, placebo-controlled crossover trial, 29 patients with cancer-related anxiety and depression were randomly assigned and received treatment with the psilocybin, which included 16 patients, and 15 in the other group, which was the placebo group, niacin, both in conjunction with psychotherapy. The primary outcomes were anxiety and depression assessed between the groups prior to the crossover at 7 weeks. Results. The research was a success. It showed that psilocybin mushrooms had an improvement on cognitive processes such as perception of life, of oneself, spirituality, introspection, increased mindfulness, and a shift of consciousness, and a sense of connectedness. Psilocybin produced immediate, substantial, and sustained improvements in anxiety and depression and repression of memory. Of people having repressed thought patterns and things, and it helped them decrease those and have better quality thoughts. The study proved that psilocybin had an emotional and cognitive impact on humans. It helped the patients with repressed memories of past trauma so they could come to terms with them. The research also showed with the follow-up, the psilocybin continued to help the patients. They had a 6.5-month follow-up. The psilocybin was associated with enduring antidepressant effects. The patients had astounding updates. The patients were still doing well and have actually set to change for the long run. They had lasting behavioral changes including eating healthier, increased exercise, and non-drug spiritual or meditative practices were reported by all 4 of the participants participating in the follow-up. The patients improved their health, maintained their awareness, mindfulness, and a shift in their perceptions. They reported to having better moods, a sense of peace and love for life, and feeling less anxious about day-to-day things, and having a better understanding of things overall. They used the substance one time and it changed them in a positive way, substantially. There were no negative side effects, dependency, or withdrawals issued after which were reported. To conclude, the findings in these studies about the cognitive benefits of psilocybin gives clear evidence that it is a very high potential of helping and treating ones with cognitive abilities, with their perception, awareness, and mood, and one's way of thinking, and more. This substance can have a great benefit to the human mind and have everlasting effects after one use. Psilocybin has the potential to change one's cognitive processes positively without the side effects, unlike pharmaceutical drugs. The research was very important because it showed how much more beneficial plant medicine can be compared to pharmaceutical drugs. When being compared to pharmaceutical drugs, if more than the prescribed amount of pharmaceutical drug was consumed, it could potentially be fatal to one's self, and it could cause them to endure really bad side effects and could actually delay their cognitive abilities. Ironically, these drugs are legal and psilocybin is illegal. These things don't happen with something natural like psilocybin because it comes from the earth and it's holistic medicine. Psilocybin can be used as a catalyst for healing, development, growth, knowledge, and a spark for positive change. It's very impactful for one's life.